Alright, well, let's run and talk to Anite, and then tonight we'll go up and talk to the White Cat God. Hi, Anite. How are you doing? Anite, the prickly vine core in Cloud Valley has been eradicated as well. I see the prickly vines on the other side of the bridge are gone too. Good work. Who are the residents over there? When are they coming back? Haha, Ellie is so proactive. Why don't we go take a look together, and I'll tell you about the residents on the way. Seeing it again still feels amazing. Those overwhelming thorn vines disappearing in an instant. Impressive. Haha, I actually take joy in it. Anite, please tell me about the people living here. Sure, let's get started with the house up there. In the topmost house lives a painter named Vince. What kind of person was Vince, the former villager? Is his name Vince or Vinch? Because it's spelled like Vinch, but we're gonna say Vince. A kind young man who's very good at painting, but he rarely ventures far from his home. In the house by the river lives a stylish old man named Alvin. What kind of person was Alvin, the former villager? He's skilled and knowledgeable, running a sundry store selling furniture and novelty items. This place used to be a library, with a resourceful old man named Brad serving as the librarian. What kind of place is the library in the village? He loves to chatter and loves to collect, owning many valuable books. What about these houses below? Well, these houses are empty. The residents have settled elsewhere. We don't need to worry about them for now. I'm curious about everyone. But we can't ask them to return all at once, right? I can write letters to everyone, but we should prepare the houses first. Too bad Kyla isn't a superhero with multiple arms. Haha, indeed. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll have to contact them one by one. So, who should we contact first? Who do you want to meet the most? I want to thank you for restoring the village. So, I decided to let you choose the person you want to meet the most. Well, you can ask around the village before making the decision. Alright, I'd like to hear what the others have to say. When you make the decision, let me know who I should write to. Alright, cool. Well, let's run and ask everyone. Aww. I love that the ones from the other side will come over here now. Hi, Arden. Nothing has changed today. What's going on? Alright, Alvin. On the surface, he seems to be a clean-cut old man, but I can feel a sense of bitterness in him. I don't think he had a peaceful life. That old man might be annoying, but his translation skills are really impressive. I gave him the strange book rolling in a corner of my house, and he translated it after just one read-through. Thanks to him, I got some great recipes. And then, I'll ask about Vince. I haven't talked to him much, and don't know much about him. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for your help. Goodbye. Hi, kitty. Let's see if Roy has any insight. Good morning. I haven't seen much of him, so I'm not sure. Do you know much about this? Hey, Ellie, I was just looking for you. Upon hearing that you had cleaned up the prickly vines across the bridge, I immediately contacted Brad. I was in a hurry when I left the village, and I forgot to return the books. If Brad could come back to the village, I'd have the chance to return the book. That's great. He can return now. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But Brad said he had a place in mind for a while now, and a spot just opened up. So he's not returning to Wisteria? Right, so he talked it over with a good friend, and it turns out that the friend's grandson is very interested in the village. The friend mentioned that his grandson is bright and capable, and he'll even bring the books from the old library along. He hopes that you'll accept him to replace Brad as the village librarian. I see. Is it up to me to decide on this matter? I already talked to Anite about this. After all, you're the hero who restored the village. Although it's a bit disappointing not to see Brad, I'm also curious about his grandson. So I agree. That's great. I'll write a letter to let them know right away. Then we can discuss with Anite a suitable time. And do you have much to say about Vince? He doesn't go out often, so we haven't met much. But he occasionally comes to buy flowers. It appears that he uses them in painting and making paint. Although he doesn't talk much, I think he's polite and kind. Also, I can feel that he's really putting in effort in painting. I think it's very cool that he is committed to something he loves. So, goodbye then. Alright, let's see about asking Kyla if she knows any of these guys. Is she up here? Yes. Hey, Kyla. Haha, you're quite busy, aren't you? I'm listening. Ah, I know that old man. He's better than me at making small and delicate things. He made a lot of amazing machines, like boxes that can play music and stuff like that. And he always wears gloves no matter what he's doing. Quite eccentric. How about the library? Because I hardly ever go to the library. He seems like a nice guy, though. Oh, must have skipped something? Oops. Vince. You mean the sickly painter? That guy hardly ever leaves the house, and I've never spoken to him, so I don't really know him. Alright, see you next time. And then let me see if Rubrum knows anybody. Hey Rubrum. 1212. Do you know about Alvin? I don't have any impression of that old man. How about the library? No. They're all just old men to him. What about Vince? Vince is a brilliant painter. He used to take me painting. Vince got different colored paint, and painting with him is super fun. But he's constantly getting lectured by Granny for his lack of sleep. Okay. So it seems like Rubrum probably wants Vince to come back, right? That was the painter. Who was it who she seemed interested in? I know Roy seemed to like the librarian. I can't remember if Arden had any preferences. I'm obviously interested in the library, but I think it was Alvin also. Oh yeah, Kyla liked Alvin, I think, because he's the crafter there, who always wears gloves and is eccentric. All right, let me find Anita again and talk to her and get this all sorted out. There she is. Oh, you're so cute, Anita. Hi. There is no set recipe. I learned it by watching elder family members make it. I'll ask you your opinion. He's a fashionable old man, a rare sight in a country place like ours. I'm not sure about the details, but I heard he used to work on theater-related jobs in a big city when he was young. He currently runs a small sundry store in the village. Not very nice on occasion, but generally polite and courteous. How about the library? I miss the time when we used to have a library. Granted, most of the books were abstruse, but there was no shortage of interesting ones. I hope we can rebuild it soon. Yeah, I heard that from Roy too. I'm looking forward to the guy Brad introduced. Brad had an eye for good books. And then, let's ask about Vince. He's a kind and polite young man, and takes painting very seriously. People who are fully committed to doing what they love are awesome. But he doesn't seem to be eating meals regularly. He needs to take better care of his health. Alright, so, quest, is that where I go? Okay, who will come back? Have you decided? Yes. All right, who should I write to? Let's go with, do we want Alvin or the library? Vince was the painter, but I think either Alvin or the library would be the most interesting. Maybe we'll go with Alvin, because I think he sells items, and I think that sounds kind of interesting. Although the library might have interesting books. We'll go with Alvin, because we'll get the other ones next. We'll go with the library after Alvin. I'd like Alvin, the owner of the sundry store, to return. I'm curious about what he peddles. All right, I'll deliver the letter to Aurea. Ellie, do you want to ask Kyla to repair the houses? Yep, we think alike. All right, awesome. So we'll run and talk to Kyla. I wonder how many ingredients she will need to repair the houses. Hopefully about the same as the others. Kyla, you'll be happy to know I picked Alvin. Hey Ellie, I knew you'd come. Oh, how did you know? I saw the area across the bridge cleaned up, and you were asking the villagers about the people who used to live there. Obviously, it's time for me, the carpenter/blacksmith, to step in. Exactly, I have a job for you. Haha, I'm always ready. I'll get the tools ready. I'll leave the materials to you, Miss Witch. Great, I'll go find the blueprints first. I'm impressed, Miss Witch. You're so decisive. Blueprints, huh? I should ask Aurea. Awesome. Aurea, got some business for ya. Aurea, I need more house blueprints. No problem. I have all the blueprints you need. Ah, since you put it that way, can I buy multiple at once? Of course. You need the blueprints for the houses across the bridge, right? I'll put them in the store right away. How did you know? You're amazing, like a fortune teller. Hee hee. Don't you know? Mind reading is an essential skill for merchants. For merchants, information is the key to success. Alright, they're now available. You can buy them anytime. It's disturbing how merchants are well informed sometimes. Alright, let's find the blueprints. Hopefully I have enough for them. We need the sundry store blueprint. Okay, only 400. That's not too bad. I mean, it's expensive, but not too bad. Alright, sundry store. Grab that up. Worry not, everything is top quality. Come by anytime. See you next time. I'm willing to craft anything. Come on, just say whatever's on your mind, haha. Are you here to deliver the repair materials? Right now, this is what's needed. Oh, okay, I need some of interesting stuff from Cloud Valley. Okay, well, let's deliver that. Take your time. So, I don't really have any of that. Oh, I have some clay. How much did she need? I should have paid attention to how many I needed of each, but we'll run over, because it's a little bit before dark. We'll run back to Cloud Valley, and we'll grab some of the materials we need, and they'll hopefully get that delivered today, and then this evening we can go see the cat god. Alright, so we'll aim for about 20 of each material. So I needed rocks, branches, and mud. I think there's some trees right up here. Oh, I got one of the nice ones. That's cool. It's getting late, so I can go to the cat god here soon. Try and get as much of this stuff as I can. I don't know if there's a certain time of night where the cat god won't be there. I'd like to think they'd be there the whole evening, but don't want to go too late and have to wait until tomorrow or anything, so that would suck. Alright, we'll head down and talk to the cat god real quick. And we'll turn in what we have to Kyla. And then we can see what we have back at the house. And hopefully we'll have enough altogether. Kitty gods. Hello. How do I pray again? Can I not for some reason? Is there something I'm missing? Maybe I have to wait till I'm done with the stuff at the village? Or maybe there is a time limit? Well, I'll try coming back again tomorrow night. But I know when I remove the prickly vines, they mentioned having to talk to the black cat god, or the white cat god, I mean. Hopefully I can talk to them soon. Hi, Kyla. I'll turn in what I have so far. It's a sound that resonates with my soul. Ha ha ha. Oh wow, I need 30 of those. Well, I have 21 so far, 10 towards those, and 8 towards those. Hopefully I'll have a lot more at home. Alright, well let's run home, and we'll see how many of those ingredients we have. And we'll get them all together and bring them over tomorrow. And we can always go collect some more if we're still a little short. Worst case scenario, we could always get some from Aurea, because I think she has most of those ingredients for trade. So let's see what we got right now. Oh wow, I have 20 of the sticks. Are those the right rocks over there? Yeah, those are the ones from Cloud Valley, right? Alright, well we'll definitely have enough branches, so we'll have to go and get some rocks and some mud tomorrow in Cloud Valley. And then hopefully we can get that building done up and be able to meet Alvin and see what kinds of interesting things he brings to the village. Let's go to sleep. Alright everybody, I think we're going to call it here for the day, but thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!